Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Meta. Welcome to Metavybez. What's good? So I wanted to do a spiritual message for the first 3 months of 2021. I'm going to start with Taurus. These readings, well, the oracle cards have already been pre-shuffled and pre-pulled because I wanted to read some of what's in the book, because I really feel like the spread that we have here is really, really telling. I have a couple of new decks that I got, so I wanted you guys to get some new information and some new perspective. And I also have a Psalms prayer that I'm going to read at the end of this reading that I just randomly opened up this Psalms, and this was the message for Taurus. What is the message? Hold on, sorry, let me pull a book of Psalms here. Remember the phrase, nothing ventured, nothing gained. For those who wish to grow and expand spiritually, mentally, socially, financially, praying this each morning should supply the incentive needed to use the day to advantage. So I feel like that's the tip that Taurus is on right now. We're trying to expand emotionally, financially, spiritually, in every aspect of the word expansion, but in a positive sense, right? Jupiter is in Aquarius. I believe Aquarius is Taurus's 10th house. So very career focused. Definitely career focused. So gang, Taurus. I'm excited to jump into this reading. So the first card we have is from the Elemental Oracle. This is such a cool deck. It just gives us a backstory in all the elements. So first card, Rain, Fecundity. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of old, outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Let yourself be cleansed. The word of power, fecundatio, which means in Latin it means fruitfulness. The sound of rain on leaves or a tin roof, the sweet smell of rain as it hits the thirsty earth for a hot day, the simple pleasures of life. You soon know how much rain contributes to the balance and health of a land when you haven't had any for a long time. You also understand how much it contributes to the positive mental health of communities that have been locked in droughts and states for a considerable length of time, like California. California has been in a drought since I've been alive, right? I'm 34, by the way. Rain is liquid water from the atmosphere that becomes heavy enough to fall under gravitational pull. It's a part of life-giving water cycle and is the main supplier of fresh water to the land. Raindrops keep falling on my head. So in other words, if you were dry, baby, you were about to be replenished. And I think that's what the expansion psalm was all about. Yeah. This is the element of water. This is such a beautiful card. We're about to be replenished, baby. And you know what? I have never, I just got this deck, so I have never, actually read the meaning of all of the cards, or even this card to be specific. And the fact that I pulled this specific Psalms 113, to enlarge one's horizons, to grow and expand spiritually, mentally, socially, and financially. This basically is saying that we are going to be replenished. I mean, what more can we ask for, right? Taurus, this is what we do. All right, so Taurus, the rune for the next 3 months, or the January, February, March of 2021, Dagas. So I think it's pronounced Thawaz. Like the D is actually a TH. Interesting. So Thawaz, the meaning is dawn and daylight. All right, so whenever Dagas appears in a reading, it tends to be a very good sign indeed. Success is in the cards. However, to ensure the success materializes, it's important that you continue on a path of self-improvement and think and act positively. Hope is often a crucial ingredient for success in life. So if you are going through a tough time, this card reminds you that darkness is always followed by the dawn and a new awakening. You need to have renewed faith in your ability to pull through. Another association with this card is personal transformation. It suggests that you are growing rapidly in self-awareness and are having or about to have a major breakthrough. Yo, I can't even make this shit up. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. Even the Elemental Oracle and the runes are talking the same language, a year, the first 3 months, we're going to be replenished. You know what I want to say? What has been taken, or opportunities that you've missed, or people that have gotten in your way, or have gone, that have purposefully tried to delay you. I think it's kind of like a slingshot effect. They kept pulling you back. They were just like, nope, nope, nope. Taurus doesn't deserve it. Taurus doesn't deserve it. Until they couldn't hold you back anymore, because you grew so much, you personally developed so much that they didn't even know how to stop you. That's what I'm saying. You're outwitting the devil. You've outwitted the people, like the devils that you've known, or the devils that have known you, right? Because you've personally developed, they don't know you anymore, so they cannot attack you anymore. Do you see what I'm saying, Taurus? Gang, gang. All right. So, a card from the Witch's Oracle. Let's see. Watchtower of the West, Autumn. The West brings the water, so it may impart connection and healing, and open your heart. Autumn reflects all that's to reveal. Cast magic at dusk for emotions to heal. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. So, calling upon the guardians and gatekeepers of the West, the season of autumn brings you regeneration, as it works in conjunction with the element of water. What? We just got element of water in the elemental oracle. Damn. So our earth is being watered, as opposed to dry, hot earth. I feel like the Taurians are focused on their health and really replenishing themselves. I feel like because we've been healing so much, we've been doing the healing work, we've been helping other people do their healing work, because we've mastered certain parts of ourselves, we've mastered certain afflictions. It's allowed us to branch off and provide that healing for others. And because we're able to do that, in return, God is blessing us. This is, fuck, man. Okay. So look deep within to determine what really matters. The old ways that you viewed yourself and others are falling away. Don't let your sensitivity get the better of you. Time for some peace and inner work. Time for you. So the first half of 2021, Taurus, you about to be real selfish. And I think, and you're just going to be focusing on yourself and branching out and growing and all of that. I could repeat the same shit over and over again, but Taurus, the come up requires you to be the best version of yourself. I don't know if you've been doing any work to connect yourself to your higher self, to connect yourself to God, because you can. Even in Psalms is a book of spells. If you guys hadn't noticed, it's a book of spells. They'll recommend. It'll give you a prayer. It'll give you which candle and the color to burn. It'll even tell you what oil to bless it. Maybe even the herbs that you need. And it'll show you how to cast the spells. This is from the Bible. So for all you Bible thumpers out there that are, surprisingly watching tarot, but are against the occult, it's in the Bible, babe. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's bad. Just learn. So I pulled another psychic tarot, and we have Truth, number 20. The qualities of this card illustrate a spiritual awakening, the clarity and revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go or needed to go. It depends on, where you're at on your path. But since this is a forecast for the next 3 months of your life, it sounds like you've been doing the work, especially since we got autumn here. And autumn just passed. So something happened probably in October, November, and December, or even September. Something happened in September, maybe a conversation, or maybe that showed you something about someone, maybe an email or some sort of communication, or even an intuitive hit that you got about someone, and you were like, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel this way about this person, or I remember this happening when I was a kid, and now it all makes sense why this person has always been this way with me. It's because of this other person. Just like eureka moments. That's what I'm getting. Eureka. This, oh my God. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. What did I say? Damn, I didn't even... All right. So the Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help of the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. The archetype is Judgment. Hi. How's it going? The Judgment card, y'all. God said, God made a decision, bro, in your life. Okay. So, this is beautiful. Now, the Enchanted Spell Oracle card for us is Energy. And it represents boundaries, bright energy to defend. This card is suggesting that we eat more apples as well. Side note. The apple tree. You were tempted. You could have been tempted in the past by something and you dodged it. And for that you are being rewarded. Your earth is about to be watered because someone you knew who was a snake tried to come to you and you caught that shit. They might not have known what was going on, but because you dodged that bullet, you're going to be granted the next 10 years of... I'm getting 10 years of good luck. What? Jennifer. I'm sorry, Taurus. So the Priestess of Energy is performing magic beneath the sacred apple tree. She is holding a chalice in her right hand and an apple in her left hand, raising the energy required for a powerful spell. Either side of her is Scottish Gaelic, which is for brave warrior, and apple. This priestess will only let the good light energies in, and any malevolent energy can and will not pass. Thou shalt not pass. Yes. And the devil, you see, not today, Satan. Let me just say it like that. All right. So when the Priestess of Energy appears, it is time to look at the type of energy you're letting in your life. Is it good, bad, or just downright ugly? Pay attention to how people make you feel when you spend time with them. Be conscious of the type of energy people carry with them. Keep your energy light and bright. I got a message with that, Taurus. I feel like you're seeing the devil in people. I said this in another reading before, but I think it was Sartre who said too much of a good thing is hell on earth. So you want to be aware of overindulging. Look at all these birds that just showed up out of nowhere. That could be your symbol, your animal totem, birds. Specifically crows, the black dove. I'm feeling as though, Taurus, there is... like you've been enlightened about something, but it was something you knew all along. It's like we all remember shit that we all know shit that we forgot, right? That we can't remember. Taurus, I think it's important that you act like the hermit this year. It's more specifically this year than any other year of your life, simply because there's so much prosperity being blessed and given to you by God that your energy is so... You know what? I forgot where it was in the Bible where it said where Jesus was chilling with like his peeps and they were having dinner or something, and Jesus did not want to be touched. He didn't want to be touched because if people touched him, it would drain his energy. And I'm sure that's like a metaphor. I'm sure it wasn't like a real, like if you touch someone, their energy is going to be drained, but it could literally be that literal, right? And he said, anybody, and then at one point he was like, who touched my robe? Because like he said, I don't know the words that he used exactly, but he said, who touched my robe? I feel my energy wasting or something like that. It's like you're emitting such a high vibe, a high frequency because of all of the work that you've done. You're being the light, and because you're the light, so many the moths are being attracted to you, to the flame, and they want to be around you because you shine so bright, Taurus. It's because you keep all the stones on you, or you really have just, aside from the stones, which have elevated your frequency to the frequency of the stones, an element, something super pure, but it's also living right, doing right by others. Taurus is the Hierophant in the tarot. That's the God card. And if you are a high-vibing Taurus, you are operating in your godlike nature, right? More so than others. I'm not saying that people don't have the capability to reach a certain level of awareness, but to attain like godlike status, you really have to act like God and do things that God would do. You know, give people who don't have, who deserve. You know, if people have done you wrong and then their karma hits them and then they're asking you for help, don't fucking help them. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have half a cup of soda and you see someone on the side of the road and I'm pretty sure they're thirsty. I'm pretty sure they haven't drank anything in probably a couple days, dude. Do you see what I'm saying? Give it to them. Even if you spent $5 on a cup of coffee and you drank half of it, I'm sure you're in a situation where you can get another cup of coffee, dude. Like, honestly, you know, I'm getting a all that glitters really is gold for you, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. And your crystal card for the first 3 months of 2021. Side note, I explained this in the January 2021 reading for Virgo, but I just want to break it down as far as like understanding the metaphysical properties of crystals. So everyone, humans are like radios, right? We emit a frequency, just like the earth. It's like a big ass radio. It's emitting a frequency. That's why people always want to go outside. They feel the sun, you know, the moon, everything emits a frequency. You feel different frequencies from different sources of energy. So humans are like radios. They emit a frequency. So let's say you're talking to someone and you're like on, you know, 98.9 FM. It's clear. It's, you know, it's your favorite jam. You and your friend are talking and you guys are, you know, peaceful. There's no static. And then some asshole comes out of nowhere with their 10:20 a.m. staticky, loud, noisy, crackly, and it's disrupting your peace. But when you have a crystal on you, that friction, the static, is filtered through the protection, that the field that the crystal has given you. Because if you have a crystal on you, your body, your etheric field has to level up to match the frequency of the stone. The stone itself is an element. It's literally somebody going to a piece of the earth, digging a hole, finding a stone, saying, "Hey, this is pretty," putting it on a necklace and wearing it. There are no other, there's no two things that have been combined to create this, to create a stone. Therefore, it is in its purest form. It's a high vibing piece of earth. So your body has leveled up to match the frequency of the stone, especially if you keep it on you for a couple of hours. I keep my stones on for months at a time. You know, I exchange them out, but I do keep stones on me pretty much. I don't think in the last like 5 years I spent a single day without a stone on my body. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But anyway, so it's kind of like for example, it's kind of like when a woman is pregnant or she gets pregnant, she has an untapped, pure source of energy in her womb. And if she had a shitty diet, that ball of energy is going to require her to detox, right? So she's going to start throwing up. She has to cleanse. She has to detox. So that's what the crystals do to you. There's such a thing as a crystal flush, right? So let's say you get a stone, you put it on you, and you feel weird and crazy, like weird and gross, and like you feel like you're on barf or something for the next couple of days. That's a normal thing. That means that there was something chilling in your etheric body that was negatively impacting you, period. Whether it's your energy, your mind, your chakras, whatever, all of it. So that's why crystals have kind of become the rage the last couple of years, because people are now understanding just the complexity of the simpleness of crystals, if that makes any sense. But yes, let's get into the crystals for 2021. The first half of 2021 for Taurus, we have copper. Be a clear conduit for messages and inspiration. Complete inventions, formulas, and creative works amplify courage and confidence. I am a conduit for goodness and prosperity. I receive inspiration and great wealth. Who's the ultimate inspiration? God. So, copper is beneficial when working on an invention or any project requiring deep insight to complete the task at hand. It's beneficial for writers, musicians, inventors, and those who feel stumped or stagnant. Use it to encourage prosperous thinking and to attract wealth and abundance. Taurus's birthstone is actually emerald, which is right next to the copper. So I'm going to read both. Emerald is the stone of extreme wealth. Use this stone to attract financial success through your focused actions. Emerald helps you recognize that you can earn unlimited income doing what you love. Use it to amplify your business skills. Taurus, with Jupiter in your 10th house, you have the capability. If you morph yourself, if you go within and you keep your energy pure and you keep nothing but high vibing things around you, this is a pyrite, which is similar to a copper, by the way. I really think you could I think you could catapult this next, that's what I was saying before, 10 years of good luck. This is why you need to seclude yourself, because you're about to be blessed with 10 years of good luck. I think you need to do more baths, more crystal baths. And I just looked on my phone here. It says 2222. So that's your angel number as well. Yeah, dude. There was a cleansing that happened to you in the fall season of 2020. Something that you detached from, something that ended. Maybe something happened in 2010 and that cycle ran out 2020. And now you get to start anew. So when you've removed everything, when all of those things that were attached to you, maybe you did have energetic attachments, man, and the spell wore off, so to speak, in a matter of speaking. So now you're like tabula rasa, a blank slate. This is your opportunity to fill all of that up with mantras, prayers, meditations, high vibing stones, and just really flush your system and keep yourself positively, just functioning, high vibing functions. I don't know why I can't think of the words. I had like this whole thing in my head and I just cannot seem to think of it, but you know what? I think I'm getting my message across. So I just got this deck today, actually. It's called the Angel Tarot. So I'm going to do a quick reading for January, February, and March. Just like a quick reading. I know I did a general for us, Taurus, but I'm going to be doing, I want to know what the angels have to say to us. I really be trying to do like 15-minute readings, but it just like never works out. Like, I don't know. But you guys seem to like when I ramble, so we can do it. So let's do one for January, February, and March. Let's see what's going on in January. What angels are we working with in January? Oh, gosh. Sorry. Woo, I love this deck. It's so pretty. All right. Let's see what the angels have to say. January. What energy is Taurus working with? Shakaya, this, the god of joy. Reconciliation. Regains the favor of those one has offended. Temperance. Earth angel. The alchemist. Ice and fire. Sagittarius energy. Temperance is an angel in the tarot. This is doubly auspicious. Okay, I want to see what this means in the deck. This is why I pulled them before, because it takes so long to find these definitions here. This takes so... I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, 66. 30... Okay. This is what it says. Let me read into this. So, the God of joy, powers, Psalm 160... Oh, I didn't know these had Psalms in here. I love the Lord, because he hath heard my voice and my supplications. Those born under Shawachai will love to live in peace with everybody. They will make their duty to repay the fidelity and the good offices of those in their service. Shawachai supports peace and harmony in families and rules or contracts, successions, and amiable distributions. Soul guardian from those born from 11:20 a.m. to 11:40 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on April 23rd, July 4th, September 14th, November 25th, or February 5th. Physical guardians for those born from 6th to 10th of December. Okay, whatever. That's a lot of information, but regains the favor of those one has offended. So if people were looking at you a certain way, or they thought they knew who you were, I feel like your transmutation is going to show them a thing or two. I think you're becoming the better version of yourself. You have a new slate, and people are starting to see who you are as of January. All right, so let's pull a February card. Now you're gonna have to come back and watch this video over, a couple of times. Let's see. What is this? Mizrael, Four of Pentacles. God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from prosecution. Okay? So, I'm not going to get into that. I feel like that's going to take forever. But anyway, and let's look at what, and that's holding on to what's Four of Pentacles, keeping to yourself, holding yourself down. That's Capricorn energy. And Jesus was a Capricorn. He was born on the 25th. So maybe, look into that. Melchizedek, the Prince of Righteousness. Be righteous, Taurus, and success will come to you. Woo! March. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. Oh my God. That's money, baby. Ace of Pentacles, this is new earth. This is a new job. This is money. This is inheritance. This is foundation. This is foundational. This is legacy, baby. The adored God. Wow. Kahethel. Divine blessings. Drives away evil spirits. Rules agriculture and production. And agriculture needs what? Water to do what? Produce. And what's happening here? Your earth is about to be watered. Taurus, may you always be divinely guided. I just want you, I hope you guys, I hope every Taurus that has I hope you guys listen to this message. I hope that this gives you direction. I hope that you're able to get a lot out of this. I hope that you follow the instructions that these readings have given you. You know, if I can impart a message from God using the tarot, I will do just that. And I truly, truly hope that you guys listen to this and that you keep the faith and you keep the hope. And just keep yourself high vibing. This is such a beautiful message, Taurus. Your earth is about to be watered. May you always be divinely guided. Blessings.